This ought to be interesting. Doing a morning stream. Alright, Gulia. Let me share this around. Record this for VOD purposes, and I'll be releasing a video later. I bought a new PC. Wait until the next morning, 8 to 12. Alright. Let's change it back to English, because I need to do this in English first. Play in Chinese later. Alright, following morning. And then we'll make us trek back to Mondtstadt.
According to some of the older Eremites, it does actually rain in the desert on occasion. And when it does, it's always a lot heavier than this.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Kale at the crafting bench!
Ah, sun's out, guns out. Just sucks that I got so much work to do.
Not if I can help it.
Let's get it on!
Okay. There they are. Precious. Let me bring out the Mondtstadt squad. Actually, I just bring out the free-to-play guides, huh? Oh. There we go.
This will be interesting.
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting to swap over.
Great timing. We got a lot of letters in the mailbox, and I just finished sorting them into 4 groups. Nice work! Well, the real work hasn't even started yet. Which batch of letters should we read through first? Hey, we're here!
Oh.
Traveler, pipe. Nice work. Well.
Alright. Read letters about a flower that is not of this world. Read letters about a guide who has never get lost. Let's go to the beginning. About the flower that is not of this world. Let's read everybody's. Let's read Tinari's letter. After our conversation the other day, I went over the prophecy's wording carefully. A flower that is not of this world sounds like a logical paradox. Think about it. If a flower is not of this world, then its existence cannot be perceived. However, if it can be perceived, it will not fit the description of the prophecy. As such, my view is that the riddle's answer doesn't have to be a real plant. However, I must also note, with all due respect, that the person who came up with this riddle may not know all the plants in the world, and I dare say that no one could ever make such a claim. From this perspective, you could also think that some rare plants as potential candidates for the answer. A flower that is not of this world doesn't sound like an existing species or something created through specialized cultivation techniques. I think, with that noted, I believe we should think out of the box. After reviewing what I've learned over the years, I've now reached a conclusion. Sucrose also came to discuss her thoughts with me. She hasn't yet decided on an answer at the moment of me writing this answer, so I won't be revealing my own conclusion right now. We can discuss it in detail when we meet, and I hope everyone else will bring their respective answers too. I'll see you then. It feels strange to insert a letter into the mailbox that I made myself, but I did find my answer. At first, I thought that flower created using alchemy would constitute one that is not of this world according to the prophecy, but after giving it some more thought, I realized that instead of creating an actual plant, a flower-shaped mechanism made from alchemical products might fit the description better. So I arrived at my conclusion. A clock in the shape of a flower. A long passage of life brushes past a timepiece, leaving fluttering petals in its wake. The elapsing years stir up the leaves, pushing the needle of time forward. That is strangely intricate. Only 3? Oh. Okay. The guy who gets close. Mona, Bennett, Amber, Mika. Amber's first. Guide is too grand of a title for me, but I'd like to be everyone's friend. It's something that I think I'm good at, and I'm an attentive listener, so do let me know when you feel lost. To use an analogy, I'm like a torch out in the wild that will help illuminate everyone's path so long as it continues to burn bright. Everything written below is not meant for Kale. Dear Kale, if you're reading this, please turn away. I've been worried about Kale lately. She's recovering from an illness, but she still doesn't look all that cheerful. It feels like she has things she can't let go of. Oh my god, you can't hide that from Amber, dude. Let's go with Mika. I hope this letter finds you well. I didn't expect to be asked such a question, which only caused quite a headache at first. I only know how to guide people in the geological sense, but on the journey of life, I'm still the lost kid who needs the guidance of others. But upon seeing your question, I immediately knew what I could come up with. I tried drawing a map showing vegetation distribution for Mr. Tinari and Miss Kale, as well as a dragon spotting calendar for Sino. Both are attached below. In the next few days, I'll need to patrol with the captain and draw maps for Miss Lisa, so I can only support you with my well wishes. My apologies, please forgive me. I hope the map and the list will be of some help to you. No one can confidently say they will never get lost, but as long as their wish to guide and help others does not waver, they will become a ship that can traverse the waves eternally. I didn't perform any divination before writing this letter, but I have a feeling that I will witness the truth behind the prophecy together with you all. So if you need me, just call me at my place, I will be there. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Before you came to me about this prophecy, it never even crossed my mind that I could be part of this. Well, as you all know, I'm probably the last person you think of when it comes to guiding others. I still have a long way to go, and I'm still trying to figure out how to peacefully coexist with everything in this world. But if you're asking me about who can be of help, my friend Fischl and her friend Mona, the astrologist, are both very knowledgeable and brave. I'd say they're probably the ones you're looking for, and that's my answer. Wishing you the best of luck. Sino, Rosaria, and Razor. You are correct to assume that I seldom lie. This has to do with my upbringing. As a desert dweller who has been living within the academia since my childhood, my unusual identity makes it hard for others to trust me, and it would have been harder still if I was not honest. As a result, I learned to talk less and speak no more than what is necessary. Uncovering the secret behind the prophecy may come with its perils. If you need someone who would never lie, I can join you. I must make one thing clear first. I am not someone who would never lie. After hearing your question, I thought about many things in the past in earnest and recalled my occasions upon when I had to lie. I often made up excuses to avoid choir practice. I tell white lies too, to make sometimes people happy, and other times to allow myself to give up on some struggles. The nicest lie I've ever come up with is the one I told Varka, that I didn't want to stay in Mondtstadt. Varka responded with another lie, and that was his advice to me. Your current abilities are not suited to life beyond Mondstadt's borders. Wow, that's kind of a hard one. I can't be the answer to this question, but I suggest that you consider what never lying actually means. Does it mean to never deceive, or to never lie with ill intent? It's a pity that I'm not the one you're looking for, but I believe someone who meets the requirements will turn up. Good luck. I asked my teacher to write this letter. It's much better than the ones I wrote. Thanks. I don't lie. I trust you. Come to me when you need me. I will always be there for you, Razor. Ah, simple. And cute. Legend that never ends. I feel like that'd be me. Legends were created by humans. In that sense, no legend endures forever, and all stories must end in regret someday. But as long as a good story lives in people's hearts, it does in some way live on forever. That's the conclusion I've come to after years of reading, anyway. Best of luck, little cuties. Mom writes travel guides, but she did have friends who wrote fairy tales, so Cleese heard that a story its author spends their whole life writing will always be in a good one. Holly. I think a legend that never ends should be a story filled with hopes and dreams. It works like a baton that is passed from one person to the next, offering something meaningful to everything that it touches. I was once greatly encouraged by such stories, and I think that I'll be going with its answer. Who says you are illiterate? You did a fantastic job.
Let me quickly summarize what we found out about a flower that is not of this world. Tainari believes that on closer examination it might be logically paradoxal, while Albedo says that his answer would be better discussed at length in person. As for my answer, I think a clock in the shape of a flower would constitute one that is not of this world.
Here's what we've gathered regarding a guide who will never get lost. Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy, while Bennett suggests Fischl, Mona, or the Traveler as potential candidates. Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map for Master Tainari and wrote up a dragon spotting calendar for Sino. Amber also wrote in. She said that she sees herself as nobody's guide, but everybody's friend.
As for one who would never lie, Rosaria removed herself from consideration, but both Razor and Sino are willing to support us in our search. Timaeus seems to have forgotten to write to us.
And finally, this is what we've gathered on a legend that never ends. Klee said that her mom has a number of friends who like to write storybooks. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. I think that for a legend to be never-ending, it has to be filled with hopes and dreams, and actively passed from one person to the next.
So, what are the answers to the 4 riddles then?
You don't know, huh?
You're really smart, Paimon. I bet you can figure it all out in no time.
Or, let's all share our thoughts on what we think the answers might be.
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, Timaeus! What brings you here?
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that letter. However, I'm happy to announce that I think I can be the one who would never lie.
Huh? This is kinda sudden. Not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but, could you elaborate a little after you catch your breath?
Oh.
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, collaborated with a certain Miss Ying-R? Well, basically, she helped me out a lot with my research into potion making once, and Well, we've stayed in touch through letters ever since.
Wait, so Ying is the girl from Liyue that Sucrose mentioned earlier? We always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the crafting bench. So you've just been writing letters to Ying the whole time?
No, well, I mean, not all the time. I've done some work too. And anyway, our correspondence covers a lot of serious topics, like perfumes, potions, alchemy. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I will be true to myself and never utter an insincere word until the day that I've managed to win Miss Ying-R's heart.
Wait, but wouldn't that mean that you would be giving yourself the pass after you get her heart?
So, at Star Snatch Cliff, you were picking Cecilia's as a gift for Ying-R?
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent a once wayward heart transformed by the power of love. I couldn't think of a better flower to give than that. I know full well that Miss Ying-R is far more knowledgeable than I in both the ways of the world and the ways of our craft, but I thought I should make the effort for once and put myself out there. Which brings me to the subject of the last few days and the Windblume Festival. I thought it was time for me to invite Miss Ying-R to Mondtstadt. But yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose has been working hard to help another girl achieve her dream.
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I saw that she'd done my remaining work for me. I feel incredibly guilty. I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone else has been bending over backwards to help other people. How could I ever hope to be worthy of Miss Ying-R's love if I'm so selfish?
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided to join you.
But then what about Ying-R?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month now? You said you were gonna invite her to Mondtstadt.
Well, yes, I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit, which is why I just sent her another gift with my hand-picked Windblumes, along with a handwritten letter. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself to which I must devote my full attention for the time being. As soon as it's resolved, I'll make haste to Liyue to pick her up in person. I made sure to package the gift and letter with the greatest care. All I can do now is hope that she'll understand. Point being, please know that I sincerely want to support you in this endeavor. Plus, I think I'm an honest person. As far as I recall, I don't think I've told a single lie in my life.
Watching your stream from yo, let's fucking go. Yeah, right now we're on the third and final day of the Windblume Festival, so we're back, and currently a lot of Sumeria characters are visiting as well. You can see Kale here, Tinari is here, Sino is here, so everyone's basically trying to solve this prophecy, and apparently today is an insane fucking lore drop, so I'm going to see what's up.
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that speech. Don't worry, Timaeus. We won't let your determination go to waste.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Ah, thank you, everyone. I promise to do everything I can to help.
And this dude is infatuated and or very in love with the potion lady in Liyue that is extremely horny.
Okay, so it looks like we found our one who would never lie. Great! Let's keep it up. On to the other three. Okay, Paimon will do the honors. Ahem.
Yeah.
We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus. Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name, too. All right. We also have Klee. That's me!
With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
Albedo, have you figured out your answer?
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually, I'm still feeling a little nervous.
Me too.
Oh.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Actually, I'm a little worried too. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
Oh, we know something about that.
Oh, I've already found out where that is. A certain bard gave me the fucking location just yesterday night.
What?
You make up a story.
Wow, that's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Follow me.
This is it. We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
The two of them just went like, what the fuck? Ah, Falcon Coast. Oh, it's all the way up there? Holy shit. Okay, hold up. Isn't this where... No, it's not. At least I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. Okay.
According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
Let me take a look. Oh, it should be right up ahead.
Let's go. Let's see if we can put a bear and bunny there.
Aww, I don't see any lanterns here. Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern of Utmost Joy actually looks like, right? Maybe we've overlooked something?
Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Exactly. Venti's note here says that we should look up and seek the answer from the sky.
Hyman's reading too. Huh? It says to look up.
The fire in the back? That yes, that was... I love Bear and Bunny. I've been photobombing every cutscene with him.
But there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it?
The slip also says, now, you should recite the incantation. Paimon, take a look at this.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way. Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
Look! Look! The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's ride it up and see where it leads us.
What the fuck? It's just... the fucking rock disappeared.
Huh? We'll have to fly up there? Can someone carry me with them?
Here.
Oh, Beto's just like, get on my ass. Let's go. The floating island.
Go, go, Barry!
Ah! This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
Oh, it's a tea party set. Look at that.
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it?
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost.
Oh, good thinking, Kale. Huh. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondtstadt, too.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair for each side of the lantern, too.
There seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look. Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well, as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
So we just need to do as it says, right?
Wait a second.
Huh? What is it, Albedo?
We'd better make sure this place is safe before taking our seats. Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
For a moment there, I thought that was going to turn into a Sonic course. Well, I mean, some of the event might be. Everybody watches vigilantly as Albedo conducts a thorough
All
search.
our questions and doubts aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms, but I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy. Everyone, I would like to suggest that we try some risky answers on our first attempt. Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
That sounds kind of smart. But why?
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good.
Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Thank you for offering, Klee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information. But there's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
Mona just shivered. Did she sense some kind of great power? Oh, wait.
What do you mean, Mona? Who could it be?
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Hat physics, very nice.
Don't leave us on the edge like this, Mona.
I'll just do what Albedo said.
It might be one of the witches.
Yes. Let's test the hypothesis together, Klee.
Come on, join us, Mona.
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world,
You can do it, Sucrose.
then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower.
All right, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost.
Kale, I hope you found your answer.
My answer is that I will be that guide. For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Sino, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie. Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Wait, the lantern just lit up! Whoa, all four sides of the lantern are glowing!
Huh?
But all we did was submit a batch of test answers. I'm assuming that maybe the answers didn't matter as long as you put your heart and soul into it.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, all right.
Oh, look at that. It turned off.
Huh? What's going on? Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
No right answer? But how could that be?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
It's Scarlet.
What? There's someone else here?
It's Scarlet. Holy
We
shit.
meet again, traveler.
Hey, you're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter.
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
Huh? But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine. In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name of the one who left the prophecy to me. She hailed from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
I knew it. Fucking Mona's master.
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
B and J. Don't combine those together just yet. Oh. Wait, shit. So it is, it is the witches. It is the hail of the fucking, oh my god, it's the fucking witches. Holy shit. Whoa, okay. Let's keep going.
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it. Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no? The lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
Mom?
Alice.
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Madam, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
The old hag.
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Oh shit!
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
Aunt Alice, I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself. Tell me, are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
It's a really long table.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animal Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story. Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animal Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday, I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That means that Gold, or Rheindotter, the one that, according to legends, turned mad, it was one of the mages, because they created Albedo. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, no wonder. Oh my god. Okay, everything's falling into piece. That's actually insane. So they all used to be fucking... Ah!
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then, what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
What the fuck? Dude, we just got pranked. Oh, shit.
So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages. When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rheindotter, also known as Gold.
And, of course, Albedo's mom. Or creator, at least. Woo! Woo! Lore drop, boys!
If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her. The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. Like a prophetess, she will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world.
I wonder... Oh, wait. Does that mean Nicole is the person that spoke to us after Scaramouche fucking deleted himself from existence? Is that the person that we spoke to in our head? I wonder.
She has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
Dude, I say the fucking thing and it confirms the next. So, Nicole, this mage, must be the person that spoke to us after Scaramouche's Archon quest, I guess. Because he jumped into the fucking, like, tree of, like... So, that's her! These mages are fucking so powerful. They can tell when shit changed, and you're like, nah, dude, I fucking remember that shit. Yo, okay. There, right there! Look at that shit! They actually confirmed it right there! Could she have been the one who spoke to me when we were investigating Scaramouche or Wanderer? I renamed him Toryukaku, but...
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world, and that they would all know each other?
The one who would never lie is... me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor. As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
Oh. Oh, okay.
Huh? I'm pretty sure every child in Mondtstadt has read that book.
It's also one of my favorite stories. M was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers.
Interesting.
Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. But you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
Goodness.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Aww. So it was a lot more cute than we had expected.
Oh. I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
We don't know what happened to Gold, though. Did she actually go mad? Or is this all a cover-up now?
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with. Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later. I still have a few things to attend to, so this will have to do for today.
Rosaria just fucked off.
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too!
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
Yes, it's Windblume again, Alice.
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot. Ah, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone, please enjoy this year's Windblume Festival to the fullest.
What the fuck do you mean by tying the knot? Listen. Oh. Oh, get married. I thought it meant suicide. I was like, wait. Okay. Move forward. Oh shit. Tenma, what have you done to me?
Whoa! Ah, Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Dude, how else were you gonna... What, you gonna jump off the cliff like me? Can we still fly up there?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh, my performance is tanked. Dude, I just woke up. Alright, is there anything up here? Actually, can we sit? Can I sit and like... Oh, you can sit. Oh, can you get your friends in here and sit? Oh. Huh. Damn. I wonder if I can come back up here. Because I kind of want to get a photo with my buddies. Hold on. POV is date night. Let's go. Okay. Alright.
Go, Baron Bunny! Hey!
Oh.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, let it out.
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own gliding license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Okay. Sure thing.
That's reserved for playable characters only.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
It's nothing, really. It's just, well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for. Of course, I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real, but...
What do you mean, dude?
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus. Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windblume Festival's special ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's help...
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either. I just feel like this whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it.
But I'd say we still learned something new.
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Yingar, right? Do you want Kale and I to accompany you?
Oh, Miss Yingar. Well, I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, I really don't know what I should do.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Huh?
Let's go.
Miss Yingar?
Oh, so that's Miss Yingar? I've never met her before.
Horny perfume lady! Let's go!
Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondtstadt.
I am so sorry, Miss Yingar. But how did you... I mean...
Are you so happy just to see me?
Of course I am. I'm so happy that, I don't, Sorry, I don't know what to say.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like this, I suppose I could let you off the hook this time. You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Should we go see how they're doing?
Well, I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Oh, really? We'll just leave them alone then.
They look quite happy. Maybe that's what Windblume's all about.
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy, and you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
But if you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities. I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondtstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too. Since we are so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all.
But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
What do you mean, dude?
Well, do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
I may have read about that in a book before.
That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right? To think that people would talk about that while on a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once. All with a smile on her face. But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do. Why don't you give it a try, Kale?
Okay, I'll try my best.
They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
My bad. Pee break.
I nearly forgot. This is for you.
This texture. Are these seeds?
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on. It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them.
Oh man, this ship is going off hard.
They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my Windblooms for this year. I wish that the Animo Archon could also see how lovely they are.
Thank you. I'll plant them in the Avidia forest and take good care of them.
Kale, please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Thank you so much. Really,
Give your gift, Kale. You've been preparing
I
it.
don't know what to say. I'm just really happy.
Ah, Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy?
You're right. I almost forgot. Kale, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
Oh, really? May I?
Of course.
Yeah, my computer used to be against the wall facing the hallway, but now, literally, if you were to break down the wall behind my computer, it would be my toilet. My bad.
Huh? What was that?
It was like a little cloud of happiness, but now it flew away.
Interesting.
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now. I'll keep working on it and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Yeah, let's go.
Master Tainari! Sino!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondtstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondtstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you.
Didn't Sino commission this?
Sino wanted you to have one for yourself. If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
Can you believe this guy? Huh. Let's knock him off his high horse.
It's time to duel.
Wait! I've got something to give you, too.
Oh.
Huh? Kale has a gift for us?
Yeah! I figured I should follow local Mondtstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windblume festival.
Oh, it's a bookmark with a Sumeru rose on it.
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tainari, and Sino. During Windblume, Mondstadters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
But Tainari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
I agree. Oh, and here are some Podisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondtstadt.
Whoa, are these really for us?
Thank you. We really appreciate it. Score!
So, are these your chosen Windblooms?
Mm-hmm. One of them. Both Podisaras and Sumeru roses are my Windblooms. Although they're not native to Mondtstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings. I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future Windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so.
I'm so happy to hear you say that.
Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Huh?
Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Aww. That was cute. Okay. We do have... It seems like we've got ourselves a deckhand. Deck design settings. We have Mondtstadt, Lie, Inazuma, card back. There it is. The Lazurite Swirl. A special card back custom by the renowned artist Calx. Like the Dragon of the East, stretch your wings more freely on this battlefield of cards. Let's go, dude. Let me do the same thing. Okay. Honestly, that was pretty sick. I won't lie. Anything else? Okay, we have Collie's Windblume, and that's it. Oh! Yo, Jaeger's right here! Oh, shit! Hold up.
Am I dreaming? Miss Ying-ar, you really came all the way to Mondtstadt to see me? Why were you willing to make the trip? I still can't believe it.
Why wouldn't I want to come see you, It's not like a quick trip from Liyue to Mondtstadt is completely unheard of or anything. Also, isn't it time for you to drop the miss and just call me Ying-ar?
Ying-ar. Ying-ar. I think I still need some time to get used to calling you that.
Look at you, already so flustered. And we're just getting started.
No, I'm just overwhelmed with happiness. Thank you so much for coming to see me for Windblume.
Hi there, are you also interested in alchemy? I want to hear it in Chinese. Hold on.
婴儿小姐，我不是在做梦吧？你真的来蒙德见我了？为什么你会愿意过来呢？太不可思议了！
怎么啦？我不能过来吗？从璃月到蒙德，好像也不是什么会让人累得不行的事情吧？还有，差不多该直接叫我婴儿了。
婴儿。婴儿。我可能还需要一些时间来适应。
瞧你紧张的样子，我又没做什么。
不，我只是太高兴了，谢谢你愿意选在风花节来见我。
Let's leave him alone. Okay. Alright. Looks like all the characters have been put into place, so I'm gonna look around for other people to talk with. Because, look at that! Sino's just fucking plopped his ass down here.
I quite like my new card back. It goes perfectly with my deck. I take it you've also received your card back? Want to use it to play around?
Oh, we can duel him? Oh my god, we totally can! That's amazing. That's actually kind of sick. Okay. Hold up. I'll come back later. I'll come back later. Okay, let's see who else is here. Beatrice and Quinn. Sorry, back, had to get some stuff done. No, you're good, you're good. You missed the end of it, but it wasn't that far ago, maybe like 10-15 minutes ago. To sum it up, basically Kale and Sucrose and everyone kind of like said their final woes, I guess. So Kale gave us like some particular seeds, and we also got a card back from Albedo because Sino came to Mondtstadt to fucking get a card back from Albedo because he was learning from the master Calx that he was like, dude, I hope I can commission him or some shit.
I'll race you there.
So right now, since the event or the storyline is over, I'm going to go see if I can find all the other characters to talk with, because the characters are placed in the world somewhere. Well, let's see if anyone's here. Okay. It doesn't seem like the event takes very long, actually. It's just kind of a lot of exposition, but that's kind of a lot of... This was a lore event, for sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if you just kind of sat around listening to stuff, which, honestly, I didn't have an issue with. I like having characters instead of scattered... Yeah, they've been doing that for a while now. They also do a pretty cool thing where, like, sometimes characters are moved from day to day. Like Lisa, for example. Like, the reason why I have her outfit right now. Like, I think you missed the event, unfortunately, because it was only, like, about a week long, but, you got this from, her visiting Sumeru. And, every day you could find her, like, if you interacted with her, she would go to another place. Like how Zhongli was in the previous, Lantern Rite Festival. Yeah. So currently, Inger, the horny perfume lady from Liya, is currently with Timaeus at the crafting table. And like, I lost my shit earlier because they gave you an option to talk with Timaeus after you've heard, and he just turns to you as if nothing happened. He's like, "Hey there, are you interested in alchemy?" And then Sino is next to the cat's tail. And right now I'm just trying to look around for any other character, because like on the first day before you move on to the second part of the quest, like Amber and Eula and Kale were like right here. Tinari and Albedo are like right here. And then I think Sino and Mika were over here in Storm Terror's lair. And everyone else was just like looking around. But currently I only found... Ooh, I wonder if they're still there actually in Sumeru. Let me check. Because I know Dia and Candace are currently in our village and the academia, but I don't know if they've changed places now that the vacation is coming to an end. So let's take a look. because I'm gonna be releasing a video on this later, just to compile. Because Tuesdays are my one day off, of course. You know, I still have about an hour or so before a pal comes by and picks me up for some drinks. Okay, so they're still here, seems like.
Sataria, you should take a break and have a bite to eat. Sataria?
Thank you.
Oh, it's all right.
Sorry you've ended up having to babysit me.
Well, it's a change for me too.
I tried telling Mahamatra Sino that I can work unsupervised. He said that educators willing to work in the desert are an extremely rare breed.
But at the end of the day, while you're in our village...
Yeah. I think if you were to... I think if you're given the chance, you should be able to finish it within, like, an afternoon. Because I was able to quick start this, because it says that you should be finishing Tinari's quest along with the Academia's like whole Archon thing. But you can quick start it and just start initially, and then they'll just introduce some characters to you, which will be fun. Okay, so I guess that everyone's still here. What about the rest of Mondtstadt? Have you been popping into the game lately? Okay. Oh, you did the other day. But not too much. It's alright. We've got busier lives now. Oh, what the fuck? Venti's here. What's it?
Well, what do you think? I trust you've enjoyed this year's Windblume Festival. I'm happy to see you find the time amidst your busy adventures to return to Mondtstadt and celebrate the winds of freedom with us. And if you have a moment now, would you care to hear a new love poem I wrote this year? Allow me to recite it for you. This world has never seen such vibrant color. It bestows upon everyone a brilliant hue, a shade more ethereal than white, yet more radiant still than gold. It eases into your eyes and restores to light a solitary soul. Maybe a bit too somber. Maybe I should write another one on sweet flowers instead.
Have a drink about it. You're planning to start again soon once you're a bit more free? Honestly, I feel like it's not a bad time to come back in. But, like, we have... So, I don't know if you've seen, but after Dia's banner, which ends in... Holy shit, it's a long-ass banner. After this one is obviously Ayaka, Shunghe, and Mika. And then after that is Baiju, along with Kaveh at some time. So if you were to like come by this update, I think it should be okay. Because the story and shit has been really good so far. Although I don't know how long you're able to dedicate so much, how much time you'll be able to dedicate. So I just spotted. What's up, Albedo? Having a drink up here?
You like the card back from Sino, right? I must admit, I also spent a good amount of effort coming up with a design. His request was quite interesting. He wanted a dragon, a cool pose, and a design that would stand out and awe his opponents. Although the commission was for himself, he wanted the back to be flashy enough to draw the attention of the opposing player. Perhaps there's something that can be said about how, when it comes to Genius Invocation TCG, friendship is more important than competition. He also said that such an impressive card back should be shared with friends. Since he gave it to you, this must mean he considers you to be a close friend. Oh, and speaking of, to repay my efforts, he also gifted me the card back as well. Maybe I'll also give the game a try.
That just means I can face him later. Oh, that'd be fun. Okay. Now, I wonder if... Okay, so if Sino is here... maybe Mona's at her house? No, Mona's not at her house right now. Where would they be? Let's check the front gate. Random kid's been there since 1.0.
I'll catch up.
Timmy. Let's go to Windrise. Nope, just the same old researcher here. I'm gonna ask my buddies a little bit. Okay. Where did I see them last? Falcon Coast again? Oh, he can actually go up there still. I didn't even realize that. Get me up there. I wonder if Scarlet's like just sitting there. Let's take a look. Dude, my frames are dying at this spot. Okay. So it just seems like this is just here. Okay, nobody's up here then. Alright. It seems like no one's here anymore. Alright. Let's check the cathedral real quick.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Alright, is Rosaria at church? Probably not, but we gotta see.
What's the hurry?
Victor, Victoria, Juliana. I'm not allowed to go in there, feels bad. Damn, where could they be? Alright, well. Let me see. Unless if that was only the people, but where would Tignari be? I feel like Tignari would be somewhere else. Because he's still here. Where's Kali and Sucrose? Actually, let's go inside. Let's go inside the bars. Maybe they're there.
What's the hurry?
We've got Patton, Otra, Ellen, and Timaeus, and Klee. Everyone's in here ready for a fight. Okay. I'll come back later. I'm trying to figure out where would they be?
What's the hurry?
Where are here? Ah, there they are.
Kale, sucrose! I brought some home-cooked food. Why don't we enjoy it together?
Really? Sounds great. I must point out a small issue about your cooking. You have a tendency to put a little too much flavoring in your dishes.
Sorry. I guess I've been a little heavy-handed with the seasonings lately.
Are you feeling stressed recently? Do you want to find someone to play cards with? It really helps with stress. I promise.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. If I recall, both you and Sucrose are pretty good players, right?
Oh yeah, we are. We've been playing together, and we were actually talking about this just a few days ago.
Since you are already familiar, would you mind also showing me the rules sometime?
Yeah, Kale seems to be a natural at the game. Maybe she's already the best player out of all of us.
Huh? Me?
That's right. You've been all talk at the tavern. That little girl from Sumeru is really good at the game. If I can find the chance, I would love to test my skills against her.
Really?
Isn't that great, Kale? You've become a TCG celebrity.
Oh,
Okay. That was cute. Mona and Klee are at that lake near the Statue of the Seven. Okay. Is it Starfell Lake? Okay. There we are.
Mona, look! I found a 4-leaf clover. It's so pretty. Do you like it?
Huh? Is it from me? Thank you, Klee.
Could you also say something nice to Klee?
Oh, of course. I've actually gotten really good at this. Oh, Miss Klee, our mighty Spark Knight, you are the flame of hope for all of Mondtstadt and the vessel for...
Huh? What's a vessel?
Oh, God.
Oh, no, Klee doesn't seem to really appreciate this kind of praise. Okay, then. Klee, you're super adorable, and your hat and backpack are the cutest. Did your mom get them for you?
Yep. Mom said that she picked them out with Dodoko, and Dodoko really loves this backpack too, which is why Dodoko's always hanging from the side. Mom also said that someone else was also helping her pick out the gifts that day. What was the name again? Ah, if Klee remembers correctly, people would call her the Old Hag.
Wait, the old hag? Huh. Okay, well, now that you mention it, the old hag does have a fondness for picking out hats.
Mona. Okay. Would Tinari come back to Thousand Winds Temple?
I'll race you there.
Someone needs assistance.
Okay, he's not here. Okay. Damn, where would he be then? Things are picking up over here, so I'm gonna head out.
Perfect weather for sipping a cup of tea while gazing out the window.
Hey, no worries. I actually am just like about to wrap up too, because after I find Tinari, I'm gonna go take a fat dump. But hopefully we can plan some outing again. That shit's been on the holds for a while. Yeah. Have a great day. I'll update you in the group chat. Okay. I'm just gonna bring it back to life real quick. New Year's schmig. There we go. I'm gonna do one more roundabout in Mondtstadt, and if I can't find Tinari, I'm just gonna fucking call it quits. And wait for someone to tell me. Huh, good morning, Lumine. How are you doing? Currently, I just finished off the, story quest, I guess, if you want to call it that, for the event. So I'm looking around for a bunch of the characters to talk to. Currently, I found pretty much everyone but Tinari, which I don't know where he would be. Because Venti's over here, Mona and Klee are over at the Statue of the Seven. Do I speak Korean? No, I do not speak Korean, I'm sorry. I speak Mandarin and I speak most primarily English. And for Mandarin, I'd have to like, I can only speak it, not really read it. But it is my quote-unquote native language.
That doesn't sound very good.
I legit can't find Tinari. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, English? I'm an English person. Yeah, I speak mostly English, but don't worry if you don't. You actually caught me about the time where I'm about to end stream, because right now I'm just looking around to find some stuff. Oh my god, someone just pinged me. Tinari is all the way over here. What the fuck? Wait, did he put himself all the way out here in the middle of the nowhere?
Right.
He did. Oh.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Guys.
Freeze!
Leave it all to me.
He come a little closer.
There we go.
Thank you so much for your surveying tips. I had no idea that the Sumeru Forest Watchers would also have expertise in this area. You really do know just about everything.
It's only natural that forest watchers and surveyors would have some similar skills. We're both constantly outdoors and on the move after all. Anyway, I'm glad I could help.
If I can find a chance, I'd love to pay a visit to Sumeru as well. I've heard that the terrain is quite complicated there, and it'd be a treat to see it for myself.
Yes, complicated is indeed one way to put it. Visitors often get lost when they visit Sumeru for the first time, and they have a tendency to pick all kinds of mushrooms and fruits in the rainforest without discretion.
We get a lot of people here picking Phalanima mushrooms as well.
Actually, have you ever tried adding them to a recipe? They are quite bland by themselves, but perhaps the taste can be improved if they're cooked together with other ingredients.
I've never tried that myself, but now that you mention it, I do want to give it a try.
I'm quite curious too. Would you like to pick some together later?
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it!
Steady as stone.
Favorite character? Oh, are you asking what is my favorite character in the game? I don't really, well, I have like a top 5, if that counts, because I like them all for different reasons. Like, one of my favorite characters is Amber. I also, like Zhongli. I like Kale. And then we have I also like Yae. But also Yunjin as well. But for gameplay wise, like it depends because I play so many different characters. So I can't really tell you who like my favorite character is to play with like gameplay wise. But yeah. Oh, I do like Nahida. Fuck, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I love Nahida. I totally forgot. I have her. I forgot because I've been like, I haven't been asked this question in a long time. Yeah, but I triple crowned her ass and got her C2. Like, She is fantastic. Let me think of a list right now, actually. Hold on, let me look around. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so Nahida's definitely up there. Kale's up there. Yaemiko's up there. Yunjin. Ito's good. Yoimiya is also fun. Kazuha is fun. I also like Zhongli.
Osmanthus what?
Going down there, Beto is cool, Amber's cool, and of course Kaya. The starter characters all have a place in my heart. But yeah, he looks cool, but I would say like he's just under like what I would consider to be one of my top characters. Yeah. But like I don't actively dislike a character, I don't believe, because like I mainly play this game in both English and Chinese, so I also like judge them on their voice acting as well. So like most everyone is a doesn't miss. Okay. Yeah, that would be my characters of choice. Like I try to bring Amber and Kale into Abyss like all the time. People are just like, I'm like, yeah, shut up. But yeah, I'm gonna do a few of these Windblume challenges so I can get some more pulls for Dia's weapon. But for now, actually, you know what? Add Dia to that list. I don't like her playstyle, unfortunately, because the kit is just really bad. But I do enjoy her character and how she's written. I think she's a very cool character. What about you? Well, who are your favorites? Other than Lumine, I guess, considering it's your name. Oh, fuck. Didn't read that carefully. Please, your number one favorite character? Any particular reason why? And why they're their number one character? Because I can't find myself to find like one character to be above the rest. But wait, do you also like Nahida then? Because they're voiced by the same person. Well, depending on which voiceover you play. Hey, first try. Nahida is okay. It's just that she's too not as talented as Klee. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure the two of them are very talented in their own ways. Oh god. I'm playing with Bluetooth headphones, so there's a slight delay. Maybe I should compare to children who are both good. Maybe. Oh, right, the adventure. Get the crown. And then I will get the Mora first, actually. And get these. Okay. Where do I get the Claymore? Actually, I'll get this later. Okay. Sorry to cut this short, Limine. I gotta head out. I gotta do something in about 20 minutes, so I need to get ready for whatever I need to do. But in case if you don't understand, I think... Alright. gotta use the bathroom really bad. Thank you so much for coming, and everyone else that came by. Take it easy.